What's going on? It's Nicole, your midday host. I am here with Christian Kane, president of the Toms River Field of Dreams. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
So you were just telling me before we actually got started how Field of Dreams got started. Do you want to give a little overview before we dive in?
Yeah, and there's a lot of people that have heard the story, but it's always great to be, on a venue like this to tell more people about what we're trying to do because we are so close. But basically, as I was talking to you before, 6 years ago I was in a car accident in which I was trying to get into Toms River North High School, which is where I teach, and a fully loaded beer truck ran into us. I was luckily enough to be able to walk out of the car, but unfortunately my 19-month-old son at the time, Gavin, went from your total typical kid of harassing his mom and bothering the other 5 kids to a point where by the time I was able to get him out of the car, the damage was done. He suffered a traumatic brain injury, a complete fracture of the skull, and he went from being a child that could do everything to a child who could do nothing. And over the last six years, it's been my wife and I's job to somehow put the pieces to the puzzle back together and to see if we can get him back to somewhat of a typical life. And along the way, going to Children's Hospital, there's 2 of them in Toms River, and other therapies throughout, Ocean and Monmouth County, we met so many different people. I mean, families of people with young children or with older children or aunts, uncles, grandparents along the way that have any kind of special need. And so we decided 2 years ago to build basically a baseball field and to offer a special needs baseball league. And 2 or 3 months into it, my wife Mary was taking Gavin to a special needs playground in Monmouth County. And now, mind you, Gavin is 70 pounds, Mary is about 100 pounds, and she's tiny and he's big. And she's able to push him all the way up to the top of the slide and gets him out of the wheelchair, puts him on her lap, slides down, and she comes to the end. Gavin's laughing. He's happy because he is in there, and she realizes that she's in trouble. Because how am I going to get this now 70-pound boy back all the way up to the top where his wheelchair is, where he really isn't immobile? And as she was looking around for help, every single mom who was there watching their total typical child looked up at her and then went right back down to the cell phone, and no one helped her. And it was at that point in March of 2017 that we decided, all right, we need to do more than just a baseball field. And that's where it turned into now this Field of Dreams, where no matter what age you are, and what disability you have or special need, you can go to our complex and actually feel typical and not feel like you're the one being stared at because everyone else there has a special need. And you can now do things that either you used to do or never thought that you ever could do and still remain in your wheelchair or get out of your wheelchair. So it's a pretty intensive complex. It's unlike really anything else in the country, and it's something that will put Toms River on the map as a special needs community. Very nice.
So I know to help raise money for this, there's actually a fundraiser coming up that kicks off this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You want to tell them a little bit about that?
Right. I even think Thursday.
Okay.
I know. January 7th, which is Monday, to the 10th. That's the Thursday. And it's from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Mellow Mushroom.
1111 Route 37 West, Toms River.
And got to be there. So from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Mellow Mushroom, 15% of whatever you purchase obviously then gets kicked back to the Toms River Field of Dreams and hoping to help us assist in the raising of $2.2 million. Now, we're on our way. We're about another $400,000 short. But events like this, and to have local restaurants and local different companies to assist us in getting to our $2.2 million goal is great, and we're the foundation is greatly appreciative of both the Mellow Mushroom and as well as the Toms River Mayor's Advisory Committee.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So, do you have any idea what kind of obstacles things are going to be on the playground that people with all sorts of disabilities can use?
Yeah, the way it's constructed is that if you're in a wheelchair, our playground area you would allow you to be able to remain in your wheelchair and go down a slide or do other types of activities as if you were just had full use of your legs. So an example would be like a grandma, and this is how we got the idea. A grandmother came to us when I did one of these lectures, and she used to watch her 3 grandchildren. They were ages 5, 3, and 1 respectively. And she had a stroke. She lost the entire left side of her body, and now she doesn't see her grandchildren anymore because, well, grandma can't do the things that she used to do. Not now at the Toms River Field of Dreams. She'll be able to now play like grandma used to play before her stroke. And then there's a walking path and you know, a miniature golf course and you know, different courts to play bocce ball and basketball, and it's just a full complex where if you're even rehabbing from knee replacement or hip replacement, you can go to the Field of Dreams and do your rehabilitation along the walking path, because it has different physical stations along the walking path to help you get back to the way you used to.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's been a lot of work. It's
wow.
It's listening to what people needed and to kind of fit it into the scope of what we wanted to do, and it just kind of, all these pieces to the puzzle came together. And you know, it's really when I start to now ask people to donate, and they actually go to our website, which is www.tomsriverfieldoftreams.com. You can take a virtual tour of the actual site, and then you can kind of now put my thoughts and my voice to now this video that's about 3 minutes long, and then you'll see the picture and you'll be like, oh my gosh, I get it. I see what, you know, what Christian and Mary Kane are trying to do.
So when people go to the Mellow Mushroom, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 11 to 2 next week, do they need a flyer? Do they need to mention anything for the proceeds to be sent over to you guys?
The best thing that they do is if they have, you know, obviously their phone, they go to, you know, our website, and within our website there is a advertisement for it. They can just show them the advertisement, or just mention to, you know, once again, the Mellow Mushroom that, listen, I'm here to have lunch, and the major reason why I'm here today is, you know, so that 15% of my check goes to the Field of Dreams.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. One more time, remember next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. each day. Make sure if you're going out for lunch, you hit the Mellow Mushroom that is at 1111 Route 37 West in Toms River. 15% is going to go towards the Field of Dreams and ultimately put Toms River on the map. You want to say that website one more time?
Sure. www.tomsriverfieldoftreams.com.
All right, so if for whatever reason you can't make it out for lunch, at least give a donation. Every little bit helps to put Toms River on the map, and we thank you.